All right, guys. Sorry about that first live stream. It kind of went crazy on me, but this video is going to be on the OnePlus 6. Let me go ahead and share this out real quick for those of you who were on my last one and didn't get to check out this live stream. For some reason, it kind of messed up on me, but let me see if I'm in here. Let me go ahead and send the links out again. And this is going to be, my five things I hate about the OnePlus 6, and it's gonna be just my things on it. It's not gonna be like it's just gonna be my opinions on it and what I dislike about it and what I like about it. I'll do in another video, but I've had the OnePlus 6 for I'm gonna say over a month now. This is not the original one that I first got, but this is the OnePlus 6 that I've had for a little bit, and I do like the OnePlus 6. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to everybody who's just now joining. I've had this particular phone for I would say about 2 weeks now, and I want to tell you about what I like about it. Still haven't made a full review on it, but I just got back from my vacation. I went to Disney in Florida and had a great time. And I took two phones with me. So one was the Moto Z3 Play, which I'm recording this video with, and my second phone was the OnePlus 6 that I have right here. So when it comes to taking pictures on the OnePlus 6, it is definitely superior to the Moto Z3 Play. So let's get that out of the way real quick. The Moto Z3 Play has real good cameras on there. It records in 4K, but the superior cameras are on the OnePlus 6. So that I'm just letting you know that right away out the top. And so yeah, the cameras are much better on here. But I tend to I was using the Moto Z3 Play for battery life. It's a phone that I would definitely take with me if I had to choose between the OnePlus 6 and the Moto Z3 Play. The Moto Z3 Play would be the one that I would carry with me simply because it has that battery mod, and battery is like number one to me. But yeah, let me knock out my five things that I hate about the OnePlus 6, and I might as well throw in the things that I do like about it as we make this. But I'll have another live stream on the five things that I hate about it. But I mean, the five things that I like about it. But on this one here, what's up, Sean? I'm going to tell you the five things that I just do not like on the OnePlus 6. And the number one thing that I don't like about the OnePlus 6 is that it doesn't have dual speakers. I know I've said in the past that dual speakers didn't really mean much as long as you had a good sounding bottom speaker, but the OnePlus 6 right here, it does have a okay bottom firing speaker, but I just wish it had one in the earpiece here, so I could get that stereo effect. So that's like my number one thing. What's up, Leroy? What's going on? Let me read the comments real quick. I kind of snoozed out. Do you still? It's worth buying. Definitely, the OnePlus 6 is definitely still worth buying. What's up, Omar? The OnePlus 6 is definitely still worth buying. It's TJ in the building. It is definitely a boss phone for what you're paying. Good afternoon. Me personally, I love the OnePlus 6. It's like one of my number one phones right now. It is a superior phone for the price. We have a lot of competitors at around the same price point, but the OnePlus 6 takes the cake with everything that you get for that price point. So this one is 6 gigabyte, 6 gigs of RAM, and 64 gigs of internal storage. So this is the lower tier one. This is the one you could pick up for 529. I mean 529 shipped to your house with no taxes or anything. So yeah, at that price point, I think the OnePlus 6 is definitely the number one phone to get as far as getting the most bang for your buck and spending the less amount of money and getting the top features like the latest processor, dual cameras. You know, the cameras are real good. They're not the best cameras, but they're up there with the top dogs. The nice, clean, fast, fluid software, zero bloat, unlocked. I wish it was unlocked to all four major carriers. Unfortunately, it's just GSM unlocked to T-Mobile and AT&T and all the MVNOs. But yeah, so that is going to be my number two reason why I hate. Well, I don't know if it's a hate thing, but um, it's one of the things that you would mention. I would really like a full unlocked phone that I can use on any carrier. So I don't think that's really of a hate. I just think that's more of a want. But the one thing I do hate is what I said, the speaker. I do hate the speaker. And let me see what else I can say. The notch is something that I got over real quick. You know, at first I kind of didn't like the notch, but I do like the notch. Let me see. What else could I think of that I hate on the OnePlus 6? I actually really love the phone. Like I said, one thing that I do hate is the speaker on the bottom. I wish it had dual speakers. And I'm trying to think of five reasons that five things that I hate on the OnePlus 6, and I can't really come to a straight up conclusion as to the other four, but I can tell you that the speaker on the bottom doesn't sound too good, but I hate the fact that it's just one bottom firing speaker. So that is definitely one of my biggest complaints. Let me read some of these comments. What's up, Wesley in the building, Wesley Jr. TJ says, does the OnePlus have a way that you could pay for the phone on monthly installments? I'm not sure. Wesley says, waiting on the 6T here or the iPhone. I don't believe so, TJ. So he's responding to TJ. What's up, Matt? Matt in the building. I bet the 6T. So yeah, this video is just to tell you the things that I hate about the OnePlus 6. And there's I can come up with one major one, which is just bottom firing speaker. I hate the fact that it doesn't have. Let me see what else. I hate the fact that it doesn't have what. What can I say? It's a good phone, man. There's not. I'm trying to come up with five things, and I just, you know, this phone is boss. I really love the phone. What's up, Alpha Rakama in the building? Guy Davis, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. I'm trying to think of five things that I hate on the OnePlus 6. Five things that I hate, and I can only come up with one so far. I'm digging. I'm soul searching. I'm trying to see what I can find that I hate about that. That would make me something that I would hate on this phone. And all I could come up with is just a single bottom firing speakers. I hate that it has that. I wish that it had, like I said, dual speakers, stereo speakers would have been nice. Wireless charging. I can't say I hate the OnePlus or I hate the fact that it doesn't have wireless charging. That's a feature that I really wish it had, but I can't say I hate that it doesn't have it. That I don't think it's something that I would hate on the phone. I hate that it doesn't have wireless charging. I can't come to say that I hate the phone because it doesn't have it. That's I'm just trying to come up with something, and I think that wireless charging is something that I wish it would have. I would like that it had it, but not having it doesn't make me hate the phone. Like I said, the one thing that I hate is the single bottom firing speaker. That I will admit to. That I was, I would always repeat the same thing. I do hate that. The cameras are awesome. The updates that I've been getting on the phone so far have been really good updates. They've been pretty fast. I just got an update a few days ago, and it's let me see. Let me show you guys what the update I have on here. Security patch that I just got. Let me double check real quick. Updates. I'm currently updated, so let me go back and find out where I'm at. Okay, so here's where I'm at. I am on. Let me wipe my phone down real quick. Sorry for the fingerprints. I'm using a crappy screen protector, but I am on Oxygen version 5.1 1.9, and the latest security patch, July 1st. It just got an update. So as far as the updates coming out, banging back to back, I love that. I love that about the OnePlus 6. It's definitely going to get Android P. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the phone. The battery life is good, so I can't say I hate the battery because the battery is great. The display is a real good AMOLED, optic AMOLED display, so I can't say I hate that either. There's not, I'm trying to find something else that I hate about the phone. And maybe say that I hate about the phone is, let's see, the alert slider is in a good spot. Um, Fingerprint reader is in a good spot. I could probably say that I hate the fact. My number two would be that I hate the fingerprints on it, but that's expected on a shiny, glossy phone like this. So I don't know if that would be a thing that I would actually say. That's why I hate the phone. Yeah, I think I only have one issue with the phone, and that is going to be. Let me wipe away some of my messages here, but I can truly tell you that I really enjoy the phone. It is a little bit it is a little bit wide for some reason. I'm using the Moto Z3 Play, and Moto Z3 Play is also a wide phone. But when I grip the phone on here, what I probably could say that I don't know if I hate it, but it's the curved edges feel real good in my hand, but it's kind of sharp. I don't know, maybe I'm nitpicking it, but it has a little sharp edge that kind of bugs me. But I wouldn't say that I hate the phone because of that. Let me see. Leroy, let me see if I could answer Leroy's question. First, let me go back. Tony P says I hate the notch. Okay, I that is probably one thing that I already kind of bashed like so much on some other videos that I'm just gonna leave that one alone. But he says he hates the notch. Alpha Rakama, although they did post an update to fix the portrait mode, I haven't had an issue with it on the front-facing camera. I think it's awesome. I think the rear camera is very awesome. Also, I have compared it to the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and man, you know, it is right there neck and neck with the Sam. I think so. I've taken low light photos in Florida when I was just there. Brother-in-law has the S9 Plus, and man, I can tell you that the OnePlus 6 actually did very well. They're both good cameras. I would say that if I had to pick, I think the S9 is actually in low light is actually a little bit more brighter, but the OnePlus 6 was right there. The OnePlus 6 did an awesome job also. I think I have that photo. I would have to find it, but I think I do have it. Wesley says, I heard first update took away always on displays. Is that true? Yes. One of the first updates that I got out of the box when I got the OnePlus 6 was an update that actually removed always on display. Not a huge issue to me because I like the fact that if my phone is laying flat, I can just pick it up and it'll light up and let me know. On the Moto Z3 Play, you can do this. You can just wave your hand across or do a sudden movement. It kind of like picks the motion detection or something, and it lights up instantly. So kind of like that one better, but this one is fine. I just have to physically, let me see, pick up the phone and it will light up and give me my message, my notifications. So not a huge deal to me. I'd rather have a little bit more battery life and exchange that for always on display. I think that always on display is a cool feature, but it does it takes a hit on battery life. So let me see. Okay, let me go to Guy Davis. Guy Davis says that there's not much you don't like. Yeah, definitely. I try to come up with 5 things I hate about the OnePlus 6 here, and like I said, I'm stuck on one major one. There's not a whole lot. Maybe I titled this live stream a little weird because I was trying to come out. I thought I had 5 picked out, but no, I don't. I only had one major issue with with okay, I could kind of nitpick and say that I don't like the launcher, the stock launcher, but that's something that you can change. I wouldn't say I hate. That's something that I would hate on the phone. But let me see. Leroy says, how does it feel compared to the Galaxy or Motorola's? Okay, that's a good question. And compared to the Galaxy, I would definitely tell you that it in my hands it feels a little bit heavier than the S9 Plus, but the S9 Plus I think feels a little bit better. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the 7000 series aluminum that they're using on it. I don't know if this has the same thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this coating is maybe gives it a different feel. I'm not a whole lot certain, but I do prefer the S9 Plus build quality. Samsung definitely knocked it out, but the OnePlus is no slouch. It is definitely also a good premium feeling phone. I definitely can give you that. It feels great in the hand. It's a little bit like I said, just like an edge here that kind of. But I always use a case, so I can't really complain on that. Let me go back to the comments. What's up, Mark? Mark Garcia in the building. Um, okay, I answered your question. Accessories readily available. That's one thing where um, I like about the OnePlus. They do have the screen protectors that I have actually, I haven't installed it yet, but I have a screen protector that fits on this thing like a glove. So when it comes to accessories, I recommend that you go straight to OnePlus website and buy all your accessories there. You can also get some cases that are pretty good, some Tudia cases actually. Tudia and Poetic have excellent cases. There's a wide variation of cases, but when it comes to the screen protectors, I still think that OnePlus is the top dog when it comes to their own screen protector. Is this your favorite phone? Okay, Tony P says, "Is this your favorite phone?" I'm kind of going back and forth with the comments here, and even though the OnePlus, this is one of my favorite phones this year so far, I would say it's up there at the top. For some reason, I keep using the Motorola Z3 Play a little bit more. Like I said, they're both active. I have my SIM card in both of them, and I've been using both of them. But I tend to use the Moto Z3 Play a whole lot more. Maybe it's the mods. Maybe it's that extra battery that I could give it that gives it that extra oof. Maybe it's that speaker mod that the speaker. If I compare the phones, I have an issue with this phone, and I kind of don't like the speaker. I can't do nothing about it. But on the Moto Z3 Play, I can just add my speaker mod, and that just knocks about every phone out the box when it comes to speaker quality. Once I put that mod on, it's game over for everything that's out there, and it's simple as putting a case on. So that's maybe one of the reasons why I kind of lean more towards the Moto Z3 Play. But they're almost at the same price point. I would say that the Moto Z3 Play is like 499, and the OnePlus 6 is 529. So maybe the $30 difference. It depends. What do you like on the phone? As far as that $30 difference, I actually like the mods. I really enjoy the mods. I use the mods. Um, to me, I'm not going to say that the Moto Z3 Play is a better buy. Definitely, I think the OnePlus 6 is the better buy. But if you're into the mods like I am, it may sway you. It may sway you to get the Moto Z3 Play. Let me read some more comments. What is up, G Barrio? G Barrio. Chris, what's going on? Chris Cortesi. Leroy, what's going on? Tony, how is that screen protector that comes with it? Any good? So when I bought this phone, it did come with the OnePlus, what they're calling the 360 tempered glass screen protector that's directly from OnePlus. This is not it, unfortunately. This is a replacement because I pulled the other one off when I first bought it, just to see if the screen was immaculate, and the screen is immaculate. So I put this one on, but while I was using it with the screen protector that came from OnePlus, what is it called? The 360 tempered glass screen protector that they originally sell for this phone. That screen protector is has to be the best screen protector for the OnePlus 6, hands down. Haven't come across a better screen protector. This one here is pretty decent, but it doesn't cover the edges all the way. So, you have some glass exposed around the edges, but with the one from OnePlus, goes all the way to the edges. It just fits like a glove. So I would recommend that one over any tempered glass screen protector that is out right now. But let me get back to the comments. Um, oh, what's up? Okay. Thanks for the live stream, by the way. Yeah, I kind of messed up on my first one. Don't know what the issue was with my first live stream. It just froze on me, and I had sent out the links and everything, and it just froze on me. So if you guys want to share this link out while we're live, I would really appreciate it because I tried. I already. I think I sent them out on my last live stream, and I didn't do it on this live stream. So it'd be awesome if you guys could share the link out. Let me go back to the comments. Okay, G Barrio says plus 6 is your top three phones of 2018. I would say yes. I would say definitely. Well, there's top three, James. Top three. That's I would say top three Android phones. I would say would be for me personally. This is just me speaking on the phones that I've had so far. I can't say that the Huawei is the best or Huawei is not the best because I haven't picked the what is the Huawei P20. I haven't gotten the phone, so I can't really I can speak on the phones that the stream kind of froze out on me. So I would definitely say the number one would be the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Then the OnePlus 6 would definitely be in there. The That's about so far. I think the iPhone would definitely be in there too. Let me see. Let me read some of these comments real quick. I apologize. The stream just froze and the stream just came back. So for some reason, let me know how the stream is. Is the stream flowing nicely? Did it freeze up? I need some feedback. That way I can know what's going on. Let me see. Okay, Wesley has a question. He says, I got the U11 and speakers are one of the main reasons why I'm waiting for the next version. Okay, so the next version would be the U12, which is already out, I believe. So this is HTC. The U12 is already out. Yes, U12 is already out. Let me go ahead and see what's going on. I hear an alarm out there. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so it sounds like it's an alarm outside, so I just went and checked. I don't know what that is, but let me go back to uh okay, what is my next purchase? Someone asked. Okay, let me see. Who was it? Oh, Chris asked, what is my next phone purchase? I think I'm going to get definitely the Note 9. The Note 9 is definitely on the list. I mean, I got some products that I need to review for that particular phone. So I'm definitely going to pick that up. I know that phone's going to be overexposed when it comes to YouTube tech. That hands down is it is what it is. It's going to be reviewed by the big dogs, and a lot of the big dogs are going to. What I mean with big dogs is like the big YouTubers are going to get those phones way before I get mines. They probably already have them, and you can see a whole bunch of videos on that. But I plan on picking up the Note 9. I'm gonna rock with the Note 9. I'm gonna pick it up straight from Samsung. Hopefully August. I think they're gonna announce it August 9th. Should be available for purchase August 12th. Don't quote me on that. It's just something that I think that's the way they do it. Let me see. Okay, Big House Productions is in the building. What's going on? Hey Tony, would you choose this over the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus? That's a good question. And me personally, yes. I would choose the OnePlus 6 over the S9 Plus simply because I'm all about better value and trying to get the best bang for your buck. and the OnePlus 6 definitely does that for me. I also like stock Android. I don't like a lot of bloat. It tends to slow down the phone. Even though the S9 Plus is a pretty fast and fluid phone, it just has a whole bunch of features that I didn't really use. It has like the edge features or the edge size. I never really used that. This just has a whole bunch of features that really didn't get used, and I kind of like stock Android a whole lot better. So even though this is Oxygen OS, it's almost stock Android, and I like the updates faster. The updates are definitely faster on the OnePlus. The cameras are not too far apart from the S9 Plus. Personally, in my opinion, I think they're right there, almost they're neck and neck when it comes to the cameras. Now, when it comes to the audio, definitely the S9 Plus is going to win with the audio. It has the dual speakers. Okay, Matt says, are the speakers on the Moto front facing? So I think you're referring to the Moto Z3 Play, which is the current phone that I have, and we only have one front firing speaker, which comes from here. So it is only one speaker, and I kind of really don't complain about it because it's facing me. This one I complain about it because it's facing down. So this, when I'm watching videos, it's just covered up. It sounds okay, but when you put the speaker here, and it's a pretty loud speaker on the Moto Z3 Play, it just faces me when I'm listening to watching a YouTube video or something or a movie, and it sounds way better than it does on, in my opinion, than it does on the OnePlus 6. Let me see another question. Let me go ahead. Hey, Donovan, what's going on, Donovan? Donovan in the building. The stream looks good, Tony. Orange Beach, Alabama. What's going on? Shout out to Orange Beach. I mean, I mean the next version of the OnePlus. Are the speakers okay? The next version of the OnePlus T is probably gonna have the OnePlus 6T is probably gonna have everything that we want. I'm almost certain it's gonna have. It has to. I mean, it has to have a dual front. It has to have dual speakers. I mean, come on now. iPhone has dual speakers. There's a lot of phones that are coming out with dual speakers. I think that wireless charging, not so much. Maybe a 2K display. I think it's overdue. And a bigger battery would be nice. If they do a 2K display, I hope they do a bigger battery because, come on, it's gonna be, you can't keep the same battery capacity, 3,300 milliamps. Let me read. Okay, Big House Production says can't do HTC because their future worries me. Okay, Wesley Jr. Shout out to Wesley. That's a good one. HTC, man, HTC. If you watched on my channel, man, I had HTC phones on my channel. I believe I had two of them. I believe I have the HTC U11, which was a great phone. I really enjoyed that phone. I mean, the build quality was awesome. The speaker, the screen, that phone was really good. It had that squeeze feature on it. But I'm not. I didn't really have too many HTC phones on my channel. Maybe I had a Desire phone one time, and I'm thinking that I had the HTC 10. I think I did have the HTC 10 on my channel. I can't really remember. I had so many darn phones, but yeah, they were both great phones, excellent phones. HTC Sense is pretty good. I like HTC Sense. If there was a skin out there that I really like, I prefer HTC Sense over LG. I kind of prefer HTC Sense over Samsung UI. So, that says a lot. They do it good when it comes to software, I think, in my opinion, but their marketing is just trash. Let me see. Leroy says, is it worth the buy? I have 4 SIM cards. I use the Note 8 Essential, Huawei 7X. I had that phone. I have pretty much every phone you mentioned there. Sometimes the Pixel 2 XL. I'm looking to put another in the rotation. Should I wait for the upcoming phones? I would say yes. I would say wait. A lot of phones came out. A lot of good phones came out. And right now, I think all we got coming now is I think the Note 9 and the Pixel 3 is going to be coming out soon, which is another one that I'll be getting. The iPhone, three iPhones that may be coming out at the end of the year. I'm not too sure, but I'm not too sure on the iPhones. But man, these phones are just getting too expensive for me. I'm gonna probably slow down on the channel after the Note 9 because yeah, these things are killing my pockets. I mean, I make some revenue on YouTube, but it's pennies next to what these phones cost. So that's why you always see me wheeling and dealing these phones because I try not to get stuck with one phone too long because my audience is you people that watch these videos get bored quick when it comes to the same phone over and over again, over and over again. So you want to keep your channel you know, with some latest tech on it. So you definitely want to keep it rolling. You don't want to stay, keep an old phone for 8 months, and people are just not going to have people move with the current times. You know what I'm saying? When a new phone comes out, they're ready to trade the old phone in, and they're ready to get the new one in. That's how it's been going for I would say the last 3 years. People are just they're very very tech savvy when it comes to the new phones, and when a new one comes out, they're on it. Hey Donovan, back from vacation. Sorry Donovan, I'm just reading your messages. I mean your chat here. Yeah, I'm back from vacation. I had an awesome time in Florida. Went to Disney, Magic Studios. Man, I had an awesome time. Got on roller coasters over there. Some kind of new Toy Story roller coaster. I got on that. Had an awesome time. Also went to the beach and I got a nice tan. Spent some time with my mom. She's living over there in Florida and some other relatives. Had an awesome time. Shout out to them if they're watching. Let me see. Guy Davis says, Tony, I'm still looking to rock the G6 and 8. Yeah, the G6 is definitely good. Um, it's a great phone. For that price, budget entry phone right there. I think that one's on my top list. You can check on Amazon. I think it's one of the number one phones sold on Amazon. I did see that with MKBHD. He said he announced that on one of his videos. It was the top selling phone on Amazon, and I think it still is. It's up there. I think simply because it's available to work on all four carriers. So that's a huge selling point right now. You come out with a phone that you can rock on all four major carriers. You're gonna do good. Like the Moto Z3 player that I have right here, I'm recording this video. It's unlocked to all four major carriers. You can use it on Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, T-Mobile. So that phone, to me, is gonna do pretty good. I think it's doing pretty good right now. I know that it's maybe the last year that we use the similar design with the mods, but I think it's a great phone. I haven't had any issues with it so far, and I've had it for a while now, and I can say that the Moto Z3 Play is up there on my list, man. I really like that phone. I enjoy it. I prefer it a little bit more over the OnePlus 6 right here. I do like the OnePlus 6, but like I'm saying, for me personally, I kind of like the mods. The mods got me intrigued, so I'm kind of captivated with the mods here. Battery life is crazy. Shout out to Bill Jones. Let me see if I can read my comments here. Sorry, comments are kind of. Let me see. Smart Decisions. Shout out to Smart Decisions. Let me see. Hey Tony, I meant the Moto speaker mod. Are they front-facing speakers? They're actually. I think the speaker mod that I'm trying to go back to these questions. The Amazon smart speaker mod for the Moto Z3 is actually, I believe they're like bottom firing speakers, but they sound amazing. I mean, you put them on a flat surface, and these things they sound real good. I couldn't really demonstrate that on the video. I think I'm gonna do another one because I gotta revisit that for you guys. I really like that Moto mod. The speakers actually it sounds great. So I kind of forgot to take that with me to Florida. I had it on my table and I just forgot to grab it. That's one of the things that I wanted to test out with the waves over there crashing and the birds and the people in the background. I wanted to be able to tell you guys if I could actually hear that, but I kind of forgot. So I apologize for that. Let me go back to. I'm trying to go back little by little and read some of the comments in the live chat right here. James Judd in the building. Smart Decisions. What's going on? Tony, did you get your phones that you purchased on Prime Day? I had all the phones in my cart, Donovan, and I didn't. I had them in my cart, and I waited too long to purchase. And I figured I was going to purchase them when I got back. I figured for some reason, I don't know why I was thinking they would be there at that same price, but it didn't happen. So I didn't get anything on Amazon Prime Day. Okay, Guy Davis. Okay, Chris says, does the OnePlus 6 have always on display? It has something different. I forget what they call in this, but lift to wake, where you lift it, and which is pretty good. I kind of I enjoy it. So I think always on display is a little bit too revealing. I had it on my Samsung devices and I had it turned off because people were constantly glancing over my shoulder to see what was on my phone. So I disabled it. Um, Always on display. Donovan, I think it was an option. I think they removed it, and now they just have the lift to wake. I may be wrong. I haven't really messed with the phone since I got my last update. So, Matt says, Tone. Okay, I already answered that question. Tony, did you, oh, I didn't. I get that one. Smart Decision says, "What's up, Tone? Why you don't enable dual speakers? Difference night and day. That's I don't get that. Dual speakers on what? On the OnePlus? That's a modification that I would have to root the device and all that, and I'm not into that anymore. James just said, I just can't go with a single speaker anymore. It seems so easy to add an. Yeah, it does. I agree with you, James, and that's probably my number one complaint. My biggest complaint on the OnePlus 6 is bottom firing speaker, man. Come on, man. They could if they would have just added a speaker right here, I would have been definitely satisfied, and I would have had zero hates for the OnePlus 6. But they didn't do that, so I got to hate on the speaker. I hate on the speaker, but at least it's only one thing. I know my title says five things, but I really like the phone. I don't think I could hate. There's nothing that I hate about it other than the speaker. Let me go back. Um, okay, these are some comments. I just found out. Art Dog says I just found out the S9 didn't sell too well. Yeah, the S9 sold pretty good the first quarter. Then the second quarter it sort of dropped down, so it didn't do too good in sales. Um, Horrible about the S9 or the Samsung devices is once you buy a Samsung device or any phone at that matter, it loses value because it's now a used phone. But the S9, man, you paid a lot of money for it, and then you go on Swap and man, you get it for like $500, $600. So it's crazy how the value that they lose the value so quick that it's just sometimes I don't know, man. That's why I kind of shop on Swappa all the time because Swappa. I'm not that I'm a sponsor or anything, although they asked me to be a sponsor. Um, I love Swappa. That's you go on there and a lot of people buy devices and sell really good devices. I got this one on Swappa, and this is mint, not a scratch. Um, but yeah, let me go back. Art Dog says, I'm not a fan of always on display outside because of that. Yeah, exactly. Bill Jones says, lots of good stuff these days in the mid rangers. Yeah, like I said, the one that I lean to a lot so far. I got this phone because it's one of the best phones out right now the best bang for your buck. So the OnePlus is definitely it. And when it comes to a different phone, what's different out there? What's different? You know what I'm saying? They got these phones with the camera that pops out now at the top, the full display, zero notches. Um, I don't know how I feel about those pop-up cameras. You know what I'm saying? Could they be waterproof? Are they waterproof? Are you gonna drop it on this little Are you gonna drop it on the little camera thing? And is your phone gonna be done after that? How does that work? You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's waterproofing on them. I don't think that they're warranty you if you accidentally drop it, and you break that little pop-out camera. You know, I think it's a beautiful display. But I don't think that's. It looks high tech as hell, man. I'm not gonna lie. It looks when you raise that baby up. I forget what phone it is. And that little camera pops out. It just looks so futuristic. I really, really like that. Then they got another one. I think it's the Find X, where the whole top of the phone comes up. I think that just blew me away when I saw that. That's I like that. But is it going to be waterproof? Everybody's buying these phones because they want waterproofing. They want IP67, IP68, and they want these water resistant phones. And with that part of the phone moving up to expose the cameras or whatnot, or that little small mechanism one, I'm not too sure if they're going to be very waterproof. I don't think they're coming to the USA anyways, but I think I'm intrigued by them. They just look futuristic, and I like that. I like that in the phone. That's a standout feature. All the phones are starting to look the same right now. I'm kind of bored. Everything's coming out with a notch. Everything's coming out with dual cameras. I don't know. The only one that really stands out to me is going to be the Motorola phones for the simple fact that something different. You can swap things out. You can add a battery, give it more. I think it's useful. It has useful features to it. You can add, if you're somewhere where you want to play some loud music, you can add a speaker. If you're somewhere where you need that extra oomph of battery life, you can add the battery pack. You can add another one where it gives you a 360 camera. So all those things, I think it's pretty cool that you can modify your phone to do all those things. That's why one of the reasons why I'm intrigued with the Moto Z3 Play. I like the fact that you can do all those things. You can add more juice to it without wires. You can add loudspeakers without wires. You just put it on the back, they magnetize, and you're banging out, man. You're out in your yard cooking on the grill, and you got that speaker banging out. I like that. To me, it's a phone that I'm intrigued by the Motorola, even though they've been out for a while, and I know this, but yeah, the Moto Mods, they got me, man. They've always got me from the very beginning. I'm glad I picked up the Moto Z3 Play again. Now that all the phones are looking the same to me, I like it. Let me read some of these comments. Bill Jones says, lots of good stuff these days, and mid-rangers. I think I read that already. Taha La Caja, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Do you like the performance? The performance on the OnePlus 6 is unbeatable, man. It's up there. If you need a phone with a lot of power, I mean, me personally, I don't need all this power under the hood. I just got it just to brag on it, maybe just to give you guys my feedback. I really don't do nothing intensive on my phones. I don't game on them, which is one of the things that OnePlus is probably their slogan, where it says the speed you need. I would think that the speed you need would be for games, maybe for switching back and forth between apps. I kind of don't do all those things. I'm just I just watch YouTube videos and I go on social media back and forth. I don't think I push it to the limit. You know what I'm saying? I will honestly tell you that I don't think I push it to the limit. I mean, if you get another phone and you put it next to it, and if you're going to open apps, close apps, load games, and things like that, the OnePlus is going to be faster. I believe it's going to be faster, but who does that? You can't. It's unnoticeable. The performance that you have right here is definitely a powerhouse. It's future proof, I would say. With 6 gigs of RAM, I would say it's future proof. I would say it has enough storage for me. The 64 gig is plenty. Software updates are back to back so far. I've gotten at least 5 of them, 4 or 5 updates, and I'm very happy with that. Updates is key. Especially those security updates. That is key for the future. You need to secure your phones. You need to have updates, security updates, to make sure your phones are not breached by, people these days are paying, they're using mobile payments more. I got my credit card information in here. I do my online banking on here. I pay my bills on here. So I need to have security on my phone, and I need those security updates, me personally. So definitely. Let me go back to these comments. Moto mods are cool. Shout out to Bill Jones. I'm starting from the bottom to the top. Smart Decision says, "Did you sell the white six already?" Yeah, the white OnePlus 6. I picked it up just for the channel. I picked it up just to demonstrate it on the channel. And I was also curious about it. I wanted to see what that white looked like. The white was actually, it looked like a pearl. It looked like a pearl white, and it had, I would say, gold trim around or champagne around. I, I was feeling it at first, but then after a few days of really, really looking at it, it was not the one for me. I think this one right here is one of my favorite colors, which is the mirror black. They also have the matte black, which is, maybe that one will be my second. I was thinking, but the red one is also nice, but I don't see myself rocking the red phone 24/7. I'm kind of like low key. This is a red phone is just too too out there for me. I'm kind of low key, so red phone red phone is nice. If I would do swap a color, I'd probably get a skin before I get a whole new phone, but that's just me. What updates are you on the OnePlus 6 right now? I kind of mentioned that. I went over that real quick, but I'll do it again. I'm on Oxygen OS. Okay, it's on Android 8.1 and Oxygen 5.1.9. And it is on the latest update, security update, Android security patch. You can see that right there, July 1st. So I'm updated. I'm currently updated. I did install and I did try out, what was it, Android P on here. And I did not have a good experience with Android P. The OnePlus Oxygen OS version of it. I did like Android P on the Pixel though. On the Pixel 2 XL, Android P was, I think it was ready for that particular phone. The gestures were perfect, real nice. Although I prefer the gestures on the Moto Z3 Play. Moto Z3 Play, I think, did it the best. In my opinion, if you haven't picked up the Moto Z3 Play and used the gestures on it, I suggest you play with it, try it out. I prefer it over the gestures on the OnePlus 6, which I'm not using. But yeah, I've messed with them on the OnePlus 6, and they're pretty cool. The gestures are nice. I mean, you swipe up for home, and you long swipe up for recents and all that, and from the edges you go back. It's cool. It's cool. I like it, but I prefer the Motorola. I don't know. A lot of people don't like Motorola. I'm a fan, so you don't see you will see a couple Motorola phones on my channel. Okay, Wesley, let me see. Laters, Tony. Keep doing what you do. Shout out to Wesley Jr. Thank you for coming into the live stream. Art Dog. Let me see what Art Dog's saying. Okay, thanks. My OnePlus 5T seems to be a little behind, but maybe they are just late. I think they might have just released an update for the OnePlus 5T. I got my update a little bit early, and I'm going to show you real quick how to get it. You might want to download this app right here, which is called. No, that's not it. What is it called? Okay, here it is. This is the app that I use. This is called Oxygen Updater. So basically, you get this app, and if there's an update that is available for your phone, but is not available in your region, you get this app, and you'll be able to get that update, and you'll be able to update it to the latest. Mine was not available. Oxygen 5.1.9 was not available yet. I got it early, and yeah, you can see there Oxygen. Let me see, 5.1.9. And how I got it was I used this app. It's called Oxygen Updater. It's free in the Play Store. It's not a sponsor, but I just thought I'd share that with you guys. That's how I did it. Make sure you read and follow the instructions on how to update it. It's pretty easy. Let me see. Mighty Toast. I haven't seen you in a minute. Shout out to Mighty Toast. Welcome to the live stream, my 5 things I hate about the OnePlus, and I could only find one. How you doing, Marty? Um, Let me go back to some more comments. Bill Jones says, try the latest OnePlus P update. I heard good things about it. Okay, so the issue with the OnePlus 6 Android P version, the latest, I think they have like another one that came out, is I would have to root and install, or not root, but I would have to unlock the bootloader and install TWRP, twerp recovery, and it's kind of hectic. It's not as easy as the first one. The second update is just a little bit more difficult to do. So I may be wrong. I haven't checked on it, but it did come out a while back. I would say about 2 weeks ago or a week ago. And I read up on it, and I would have to install TWRP, twerp recovery. Marito says, I missed your lives, and what happened to your iPhone X and S9 Plus? Those phones come and go. I believe I picked up two S9 Plus phones. I picked up a black one and I picked up a blue one, or I picked up a blue one. I can't remember what order I got them, but I had two. And as far as the iPhones X, I also had two of those. So those come and go depending on when I decide to pick them up. I'll just revisit them on the fly. But just downloaded it. Thanks again. Huge shout out to Art Dog for downloading that app. Now, I think, let us know if there is an update. I think there is an update. I think I read somewhere that there is an update for the 5T already. I may be wrong, but that app will definitely let you know. Chris says, how how's it sound with headphones on, nice and loud? This one right here, I have used the headphones. I haven't tinkered with the settings. I think there's some settings in here where you can tinker with the audio. I just haven't messed with it. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really messed with the audio settings on here or anything like that. I do believe it's in settings. They do have some kind of. Let me see if I could find it. Sounds. Here you have an audio tuner that's in there. So in here you can see I haven't even messed with it. It's actually turned off. But you can turn this on. Let me see. Let me go back. I think it only works with headphones. Audio tuner. I think when you plug headphones in, see it says earphones. I haven't really messed with it, so I can't really speak on it. But as far as all I can speak on is basically the bottom firing speaker that I've been listening to music with. Go back to the comments. What's the longest you've kept a phone? Seems like you don't keep them very long. I normally keep them for at least a month. At least a month. And maybe within that month I may swap one out. Like I'll maybe swap a color out, but I normally try to keep them for a month. And then I'll probably revisit them later on. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be my third OnePlus 6. I first got the black one, then I decided to get the white one, and then I decided to come back to the black one again. So I had 3 of them. Like I said, I'll keep them. I'll keep the OnePlus 6 for at least a month. You know, I may swap out the colors or something like that, but I normally keep the phone for about a month before before I think I'm done with it. But then I'll probably revisit it later. I always do that, but I've kept this one for a little bit longer than a month as far as the OnePlus device itself. But yeah, let me see. We're almost to that 1 hour mark. Is there any questions you guys want me to answer about the OnePlus 6, or can you guys tell me 5 things you hate about it? Because I only found one that I hate about it. I could tell you the things that I love about it, and maybe I'll do that on another video. And there's more than 5 things that I love about it. So the likes are actually outweigh the dislikes on this phone. As far as what I like about it, I really like. There's more likes to this phone than what there is hates. What I mean by that is I could probably give you guys 10 things that I like about it right now, and I can't even give you 5 things that I hate about it. So that says a lot for the OnePlus 6. They're doing great things this year. They sold a lot of phones this year. They made a lot of money. I think they did a nice improvement to the phone. Although people may say that they didn't, I think they did pretty good. Let me see what else. The cameras are definitely better. Um, the screen, maybe the screen to me seems better. I don't know. I would have to go side by side with the 5T, but to me it seems better. The screen seems nice. It's got really good viewing angles on it. Outdoors is pretty visible. It's pretty bright. No issues with it. Let me see some comments. Well, anyways, guys, we're almost at the 1 hour mark. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a like. Those help out. Share it if you can. I appreciate that. I'll do the same. To everybody who's a YouTuber on my stream here, I always share people's videos. You can see that. So we help each other out. It's a pretty big community. You know who you are. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. I appreciate it. I've been on here for 56 minutes. It seems like. Let me try to answer some questions before I end it out, and then I'll give the shout outs to everybody who joined. Mighty Toast, I want to get the Note 9. The Note 9 is gonna be on the channel. It's gonna be on the channel, so I'm gonna give you guys my honest thoughts. They say that it's not huge differences between the Note 8 and the Note 9. Like I said, I can comment on it, but I can't promise you anything, or my opinions could definitely change as soon as I get that Note 9 in my hands. Great stream. Thank you for that Alpha Rakama. Great stream, Tony. I'm out. About to finish editing some videos. So, okay, so with that being said, guys, thank everyone who joined the chat. There's a whole bunch of you guys. If I forget somebody, I do apologize. But I'm gonna try to breeze through it real quickly. Shout out to Mark Garcia, Alpha Rakama, Leroy, Guy Davis, Wesley Jr., Tony P, TJ, Guy Davis, I think I already mentioned you, Matt, everybody who joined, I really appreciate it. Omar E, Sean, huge shout out to Sean. Let me see who else. I think I mentioned Leroy already, Mark Garcia. Let me see, Chris, shout out to Chris. G Barrio, thank you for joining. Big House Productions, I appreciate. Let me see who else. Donovan, huge shout out to Donovan for popping up in the stream and showing some love. Let me see, man, Smart Decisions, huge shout out to Smart Decisions. Big House Productions, I think I mentioned you already. James Judd. Bill Jones, shout out to Bill Jones. Art Dog always shows some love and support. I appreciate that. Shout out to all you guys who joined the stream. I appreciate it. Taha Lakha, shout out to that person. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but shout out for joining the stream also. Yeah, and Lakewood in the building. T Hoops, shout out to T Hoops for joining the stream. I kind of missed that. I don't think I saw that. If I would have known, I would have kind of shouted you out a little bit more. Shout out to Mighty Toast. Also, shout out to everyone who joined. If I forgot somebody, DOS Box Mom. Shout out to you also. Hopefully, you'll upload this as a recorded video for those of us who missed it. Yeah, this is definitely going to go up on the channel as soon as I actually exit out. This is gonna go live. So those of you who didn't get to watch the full thing live, make sure you watch it on the replay. And those of you who are still in the chat, make sure you share it out. I appreciate everyone who joined. And stay tuned for another live stream maybe later on or maybe tomorrow. And the things that I love about the OnePlus 6. And I'm out. Adios.